My name is Utke. Utke. My wound is both actual wounds and more conceptual wounds, but I think I see it less as a wound as one thing, and more as an action or a process inside of my body. With my illness, my body starts to break down the inner tissues of my intestines, which creates inner wounds. And they are very both visible and visceral. But I think the wound is also a word play. I'm saying I use the term wounded gut feeling because a gut feeling is like our instinct. It's something that is supposed to be natural. And it's a play with this word of saying wounded, which means that it's like it's been wounded over time. It has been damaged. So something that is supposed to be easy or very direct sometimes is obscured. And so I wanted to see what if living like I do with a body like I have was the starting point of how we would arrange and manage the world. I think within my practice, I don't only work with my fear, but I also work with the fears of others that I have been confronted with. And I'm interested in how my body and the story of my body sometimes invoke fears in others, and they project their fears upon me. Sometimes it's easier to deal with the emergency when you're in it, and to act. For me, it's not so hard to deal with my illness myself, but what is hard is to live in a world that is not used to that, or that is not working around that. But in my practice, I think in terms of fear, I'm very interested in this projection of fear of that body. It's people's own fear of dying, their own fear of being sick, that is talking often, more than it's actually about my situation. It's their imagination of what it would be like and that horror. And sometimes that adds on top of the struggle that I live through. It's also dealing with the projections of others upon my life, my situation, and my body.
Even if a cell is a cell is a part of a self.
I think the main value I want to achieve with my project is really the mirroring and identification with other people that are chronically ill. I think within both disabled, chronically ill, and queer communities, we have been good at subverting the painful, and instead of trying to shy away from the monstrous and the uncomfortable, I want to dive into it. I want to claim it, because the monster as a figure is not only related to the fear of others, but is also very related to desire, and to take the monstrous position and the different kind of body, the non-dissident body, as a place of desire, instead of a place of, instead of a place of disgust. And so what if I embrace all of these things in my inner workings that relates to taboo? And what if that was not a taboo? What is pleasure for this body? What is desire for this body? What is just simply being for this body? And that's also what I hope to manifest with my work. My body is not as central as my bodily experiences. I think my bodily experiences are more central than my body itself.
A self is a part of a larger self. This self is a part of a self larger than itself.
I think what is my strength in here, in this work, is also that I have learned so much more about my body. The more ill I have become, the more I actually know about my guts. The more I have an intimate relationship to my guts, that I think would be hard to access if I didn't have this experience. And often I come from a culture where we don't sense the body. Often we don't sense the body unless something is wrong, unless something is hurting, unless something is out of place. And I think that's also biologically how it's supposed to be with the autonomous part of our body, that we are not supposed to sense it and we just sense it when something is wrong. But what I see is through experiencing this pain and also having to empty my whole intestines and really feeling the whole journey, it has been a lot of pain, but it has also caused me to find different pleasures and a different intimacy with my organs and with my body. Or I would say, instead of within my body, and intimacies I didn't have within my body before.
Within the self, a self is recognized as a self.
Object to somatics. Never discount a monstrous imagination. You can immerse yourself in this unapparent.